listen.
It's Josh from CollectionDX with another video review for you. Make sure you watch it in high definition, true HD, by clicking the link at the bottom right of the window. It should be down there. See it? View in HD, click that and let it load because it's worth it. So today we're talking about the GX-31V Voltus 5 Respect for Volt in box. Okay, this is basically what this is. It's a reimagining of the first Solar Chogokin Voltus 5 that had kind of an anime accurate look, and now this one kind of is well, it's a tribute to the classic DX Chogokin, which also was released as a Godaken. So the box is pretty sweet. What's kind of neat about it is that it has, it definitely has an old school vibe to it. It has a handle. I mean, it's not so big that it needs a handle, but it has a handle. So for the salaryman coming home on the train after work, a little present for his kid, he's got an easy way to carry it. Cool. On the back shows some nice art. Basically, the gist of this one, not only is the finish different, but it can do a few different things than the first Solar Chogokin Voltus did to make this more like the classic Gokin. So on the surface, yay, cool box. Okay, check this out. I don't know if you notice this or not. This cardboard quality is much sturdier than your typical SOC box, and it kind of opens. If I can do it without looking right. So it opens out, in kind of a book style. See what's going on there. And inside you have styrofoam, which is nice. But wait. And you also get the kind of classic looking insert, which is pretty sweet. And then under that, you get, I'll take this out of the way, you get an accessory tray. And what are those little things down there? Oh my god, they're missiles. Missiles. They look a little orange on here, but trust me, they're red. So you get the whole tray of accessories, and then you get the manual. And in the manual, packaged in, is the waste sticker. So it doesn't come with the waste sticker on it, you put it on afterwards, which we will do very shortly. So here we have the trilogy. So in one shot here, from left to right, we have the classic looking Respect for Volt in box, which is that guy. We've got the DX Chogokin Voltus 5, and then we have the standard GX-31. So a couple things I want to show right off the bat. Alright, I'm not going to go through every little thing about these guys, because honestly they're pretty close to being the same figure in terms of the same gimmicks and same transformation, but I want to show you a couple of key differences in robot form. First of all, when you this could just be my sample, but check that out. Not the sturdiest of connection points there in the waist, so kind of loosey-goosey. Same thing with the ankles. I have a little play in the ankles on that one. Check this bad boy out. Huh? Look how tight. So if you had any issues with the um, hips being loose, forget about it. Totally tight. Same thing here, the feet, nice and tight. Okay, so cosmetics aside, there are some mold changes between the two, and I'll talk about them briefly. I may not get all of them, but you know, that's the joy of owning it yourself. First thing you'll notice is on the arms, they're notched here and they're not notched there. That's to allow for the dual, you know, for the arm to kind of collapse like that. This one could not do that. That's the only motion it has there. And that's for the tank mode. Another molding difference is on the feet. You have these kind of claw things, whereas on the original you have antenna. What else did I notice right off the bat? On the back of the legs. Let me zoom down here a little bit. Here we go. On the back of these legs, they have the antennas are kind of built in. On the new one, the antennas are something that you add in afterwards. So you plug them in addition to a few different things. So, I mean, those are some of the key ones right off the bat. But the main thing here that you should take away from it is that the new one is so much tighter than the old one. At least, like I said, on my samples. Maybe this is tight? If so, congratulations. So, volts. Now, taking this guy out of the picture. Okay, so the new version, while it isn't a respect for volt in box, it doesn't adhere exactly to the color scheme set forth by the original. There are subtle differences. The head's pretty close, although the grill on the deluxe uses silver. This one uses white. This one adds a white line to the chest. You can see there. The waist is a little different. You know, they also added a white line here. With the legs, the same thing. They added some white detailing here that the original doesn't have. The color of the feet aren't quite there. You know, this whole section is blue here. It's white here. The fives are on the top here. They're on the front here. But I mean, for the most part, it's pretty close. It's not bad at all. So I give them points for, you know, it's really keeping in the spirit of the classic design, which a lot of people have been clamoring for. It really looks like the DX Chogokin / Chogokin. It kind of manifested itself in this version. So that being said, we are now going to take a quick look at the individual components of the Respect for Volt in box, and we will show you some of the accessories. So here we have the Volt Cruiser vehicle. This is the vehicle that makes up the cockpit of Voltus 5. Molding is essentially the same as the first version, but there's a significant amount of paint detail different between the two. So you can kind of see the new version is just really decked out. It has a yellow cockpit instead of clear. It has the fins are more of a straight yellow. It still has the same metal landing gear in the front. It still has the same little missiles that nice. Nicely done. Small, but hey, what are you gonna do? So here we have the Volt Bomber. This is the ship that makes up the arms. No huge difference here aside from the paint decorations. It was pretty much the same. These landing gear you plug in on your own. Oh, I missed bringing one down. Look at go. So a lot of little wheels to hold up this little guy. But he's pretty cool. Not a big fan of the flexible rubber antenna that he comes with, and they don't really stow away well in robot mode in my opinion. But that's my only real complaint. Otherwise it's pretty cool. Next we have the Volt Panzer. This is the mandatory tank tread vehicle that all classic super robots seem to have. No real change here from the first edition. You still have articulated claws. The rubber tank treads still do their thing. Once again, just paint detail differences, and different. The blue is different, that sort of thing. Here we have the Volt Frigate. This forms the legs of Voltus. In this mode, the changes were the addition of the chrome towers on the back, which look incredibly sharp, as well as all the additional paint detail on the wings, the tampo printing. It's really, really marvelous. They did a fantastic job on this guy. Probably my favorite Voltus vehicle. So, the legs, the only thing I have complained, and this is my complaint with the first one, was that there's no like a locking mechanism to keep the legs kind of in place with each other. Other than that, it's beautiful. And it feels like the vintage one with those chrome towers. It's just those stupid little things that make all the difference. The glorious Volt Lander. Look at all the beautiful chrome. It makes you want to cry. I mean, it just is so nice. Really, why can't they all be like this? Just equal parts vintage, funk, and modern engineering. I mean, it really is neat. It fills the void, I think, that the SoCs are missing. And I don't know if people are gonna buy another one because they already have a Voltus, but man, it's neat. It's just shiny and beautiful. So once again here, the changes are the antenna on the top, paint detail. Not a whole lot of difference. But next I'm going to show you the transformation. So we can do the kind of land tank mode. Full tank mode, take 2. So the true joy of this set really is the fact that you can now do the vol tank mode. I don't know if that's the official name, but basically it is a kind of take your Voltus and lay him down mode that the old toys used to be able to do, that the original SoC could not do. This is really enabled by 2 changes to the toy. One is that you have these longer struts that extend to allow you to make up for the height of the feet. And the other one is the double jointed elbows, which allow you to bend the elbows back around again. It just looks awesome. It really is nice. It's got a nice classic vibe to it, but still retains modern engineering. It's a respect for the Volt and box set. I mean, it is what it's advertised to be. How about that? It's a tribute to one of the greatest Gokins ever made. Now, if they could continue this with other classic Gokins, Deimos, I think they're going to do. But that's just speculation. Don't quote me on that. And maybe more, I would love it. I would really love to see them do it. So, I have a few more gimmicks to show you with some new weapons, and then... Okay, so one of the first new additions is this new kind of cannon that he's got on his arm. Sorry about that. This cannon fires actual missiles, actual Popey style missiles. Look at these, and they shoot fantastically. So to launch it, you push the hand in. How nice is that? It's super cool. It shoots missiles, people. How long have we been looking for that? How long have we waited for a classically styled Gokin that shot stuff? Here it is. What are you waiting for? Go get it. Here it is. So there's two different cannons it comes with now. So you get that one. You can just pull it off. You have this additional one here. And this is also a new addition. So you have the this kind of chain weapon here. What you can do is remove the tip, place it in this launcher, put that in there, and then sure enough, another shooting gimmick. Holy crap. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. Everything else is pretty much the same as the old Voltus solo Chogokin. Sword's the same, the stand's the same, it's just a different color. Comes with the belt weapons, comes with 3 sets of hands, comes with the little hawk thing, comes with the round blade weapon things. You can look at the other video review to see all those. I'm not going to go into them. It's already 18 minutes in here. He's awesome. He is really awesome. So now we get down to business. If you want to get one of these, you need to go to animeexport.com, and they will take care of you. They have them, and they have them at a good price, and it's an awesome toy. Seriously, if you didn't get the first Voltus 5, you know what? Skip that one. Get this one. If you've already got the first one, it's worth getting to get the additional mode, to get the firing gimmicks, to get the chrome, to get the vintage detailing. It's freaking awesome. So, that being said, this is Josh from CollectionDX, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again.